What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another guide for Immortals Fenyx Rising. Today I wanted to share with you some very important tips early on for players that are just getting started. If you find this video helpful, drop a like, and subscribing will give you access to more videos, guides, and gameplay. Thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get started. Alright, so Immortals Fenyx Rising hasn't even been out 3 days yet as of this publication, but I wanted to share with you guys what I feel are very important tips for new players and will hopefully help most of you during your time playing. First, let's discuss the sight ability that Fenyx has, which basically lets you scan objects that have not appeared on the map yet. Now, I am sure an hour or two into the game and you're already familiar with this ability, but what I would recommend is that you take some time to scan as far as possible and wherever possible from high locations such as Hall of Gods or for each statue for each god. This will allow you to map out what treasures, activities, or secrets are within range, and then as you follow with the story, you can grab what you choose to, such as weapons, armor, challenges, and so forth. You can also scan locations through the walls and the ground, which is why I recommend going up somewhere high and then spamming your scan button to get everything that you can within range. Now, I have yet to discuss the ultimate here are the best abilities to unlock first kind of topic, which will come very soon, definitely guaranteed that. But for beginner tips, I would recommend that you unlock Hephaestus's hammer god ability as soon as possible. From the start, you have an axe, a sword, and a bow with some combo finishers for each, but the hammer ability does crazy amounts of damage, and if paired with the right gear, such as the Chimera set, the hammer god ability can be spammed quite often to quite literally defeat tough enemies rather easily. Alright, speaking of fighting, I would recommend anyone not used to this much combat in the game take some time out to find a simple enemy randomly hanging out nearby and then practice your perfect dodging. By default, perfect dodges will slow down time quite a bit and is extremely useful in almost every single fight that you do from now on. Once you start collecting armor and weapons with different perks, as well as your skills and abilities, perfect dodges will be at the core of delivering some fatal damage to your enemies. Now, just a small tip, but if you go to your abilities tab, you can actually see what weapons or armor have perks that improve an ability, as shown with some of the abilities that I currently have. So moving on to exploration, I personally believe Immortals Fenyx Rising has a very entertaining story, and the chemistry between characters is quite entertaining itself, which may make you want to move on to the next part and the next part of the story. However, I would highly advise against that rather so quickly and take some time to explore on your own. There are plenty of Tartarus vaults to explore, armors and weapons to find, legendary beasts, and so forth. Take your time with the story and play the game how it was meant to be as an open world RPG. Last but not least, since we just spoke of exploration, be sure to go back to the Hall of Gods often and upgrade every and anything that you can. Just as I recommended you go and explore, you will soon find yourself with plenty of resources from defeating enemies, completing Tartarus vaults, and gaining Zeus's power and so forth. The more you find, the more you should be upgrading, as it definitely helps with the consistent fighting you will always be doing. If you find yourself stuck fighting a difficult boss and just can't seem to beat that boss, definitely take some time to go and explore and then upgrade at the Hall of Gods and then come back to that boss for another round when you're definitely stronger. Alright everyone, so those were some basic tips for new players just starting out and playing Immortals Fenyx Rising. I do hope some of you found this video helpful, and if you did, drop a like of course, and subscribe for more gaming content regarding Immortals Fenyx, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk 2077, and so forth. We're going to be doing a lot of content very soon, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Thank you so much for watching, enjoy your guys' weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.